The Senate Committee for Labour and Social Welfare, led by Stuart Madzayo, grilled the Cabinet Secretary for Sports, Dr. Hassan Wario, over the Kenya Rio Olympics team organisational mess. Wario was asked what will happen if the government loses the court case filed by the National Olympic Committee against their disbandment.
We'll obey the law at every cost. But what we envisage, probably, which one comes first? Probably by that time would have seen IOC would have come up with a roadmap. Maybe there's a middle ground, which is favorable to both parties. We don't. But in whatever case, we can't talk about something that is in front of the court. But we will obey the law.
Wario was again at pains to give an answer when he was asked about the 29 million shillings deposited in the NOC account by the ministry.
Has that money been returned back to the ministry?
The road to success is always under construction. We can learn, and we have the ability to learn. For some of us, this was our first Olympics. From the probe committee and from so many other things, we can learn and we can improve on coordination, part of it.
The contentious issue of the rooms booked on the cruise ship for President Uhuru that were never used was brought up. And Sports Permanent Secretary Richard Ekai said none of his colleagues, including Wario, stayed on the ship.
Wario spent with me in the same hotel. It's called Winsaleme. You have taken the photos of those Winsaleme. Because that is exactly where I was. We were coordinating most of our issues. And you can see it must have been a four-star hotel. Yes.
What about the Deputy President?
Deputy President spending accommodation was arranged differently because of the fact that we could not be able to, isn't it? When we went and ascertained the accommodation that was provided at the cruise ship.
The hearing started out with 5 senators, but after 2 hours, only 2 stayed on to question the Sports Ministry officials who faced a similar committee from the National Assembly earlier this week. Importantly, Labour and Social Welfare Committee members of both the National Assembly and the Senate travelled to Rio for the Olympics on taxpayers' money. This really is a game of table tennis, back and forth between the Sports Ministry and the National Olympic Council. It appears now that all the questions are firmly in the court of the National Olympic Committee. The question is, for how long will the patience of the public hold? Sean Cardovillis, NTV.